Hi, I know this is late, but this is a video on Paul Gray. This is supposed to be done 2010 and uploaded onto YouTube or my Facebook account, but didn't have a camera, and I just got one, so I'm doing it now. I know it's late, like, really late, but better late than never. So, Paul Gray. Rest in peace. Who was Paul Gray? Well, I guess you'd have to know his nickname too. The Pig. His number is number 2, because they went by numbers in Slipknot. They're like, fuck the names, fuck the bullshit, let's go by numbers. So they went by numbers, and Paul Gray, number 2. Um, he was the bassist and songwriter. He was the founding member of Slipknot, which is a metal band for those of you who don't know who Slipknot is. He was born in California, Los Angeles, LA, baby. He moved to Des Moines, Iowa when he was kind of young. And he performed with bands like Nuclear Blast, Vix, Body Pit, and some others. He crashed his car once, and it's kind of funny. There's 3 original members of Slipknot, but he was the number 1. Number 2, because his number's 2, but he's like the number 1 person of Slipknot. There's a little bit of history. If you need to know more, you can go look it up yourself. I don't really care. This is just my thing. He died May 24th, 2010. It was reported that he was found in his hotel room 431. The Town Place Suites Hotel in Johnson, Iowa at, I think it was like 10:50 in the morning that they found him, local time. He was hypodermic. Oh, hang on, let me see here. Okay, so they found a hypodermic needle next to his bed, as well as some pills that were apparently scattered all across the room. Now, this is on the internet, did my research, looked it up when he died. I cried. He's a really cool guy. An autopsy determined that there's no foul play or trauma. And he, I guess it was said that they couldn't determine the cause of death, so they don't really know what killed him, which is weird. I think somebody had something to do with it. Somehow, somewhere. Anyways, his wife and his daughter, he's married. His wife's name is Brenna, I think that's how you pronounce it, and his daughter, October. Now that's a beautiful name. October. October was born after his death, so he never even got to meet his baby girl. Oh, that's so sad. He never even met his daughter. You know, could you imagine that? Knowing you got a baby on the way, and you just die? Damn. He has a brother. His name is Tony. He worked for the band for many years. Long time, okay? After Paul Gray died, the guys, the band, and they went and they talked about it. I didn't get to see it. It was on TV, an interview. I didn't get to see it, but I do have the Slipknot magazine. That magazine that's just nothing but Slipknot. I got that. Paul Gray, aka the Pig, aka number 2. He he put the band together, came up with the band, and he wrote most of the songs. You know, he's the reason why Slipknot is known throughout the entire world today. Not because of Corey Taylor, not because of Sid Wilson or Joey Jordison, no. It's because of Paul Gray. You know, and I remember when I first found out, that very day, the day he died, I found out, and I cried my eyes out. I cried and cried and cried because someone really cool was just taken off the face of the earth, just gone, and they couldn't even figure out what killed him. They couldn't figure out how he died. And with that information, because of the needle and the pills, everyone was all like, oh, he OD'd, he OD'd, he OD'd. But if that was the case, they would have said so. They'd have been like, oh, we don't know why he died. We have no explanation for why he died. I don't know, you guys. It's just a little too weird for me to think that they couldn't detect anything. Like, why did he die? What happened? I've heard so many different things, you know. He died because of this. He died because of that. He killed himself, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, how do you know what really happened? You don't. Were you there when it happened? I mean, honestly, you weren't. So if you're one of those people who don't really know and you're just saying he OD'd, he killed himself, or whatever, you need to shut the fuck up. Because you really don't know. Well, this is my very first video. I'm glad I did it. I've always wanted my very first video to be on Slipknot, and I finally did it. I just got one thing to say. I wish my brother could have done it with me. That was the whole plan in the beginning, but he ain't here. So, I did it. I wish him luck, and to Paul Gray, who is still amazing, even in death, rest in peace. And to all you Slipknot fans out there, I'm sorry this is late, but I did it. Better late than never, you know. It's not the best. I will try to do better, but I feel better now because I swore to myself I would do this, and it's been years. But I finally did it. Yay! Rock on, stay sick.